And we're live. Welcome back to the stream. Today I'm a little bit sick, and so, I'm gonna be streaming, cause I can't go to class or work. Yeah, I don't know why everything has to be at full volume just to sound, like, right. Anyway, I can't hear the in-game audio, like, at all. My desktop audio is at negative 20.6 decibels. That's likely from the the randomizer for Hollow Knight. So I'll probably put this back at negative 20. I'm gonna put it at negative 14 decibels, so negative 13.9. Everything is turned all the way up. I don't understand why it's so quiet. It really beats me. I don't know. Everything is turned up like to the max. Hold on. Is there a settings? Volume percentage? No. Okay. Dude, like, it just doesn't make sense as to why everything is the way it is. I probably should have put in the title that I was sick so that people don't think I'm depressed, although I am depressed. Anyway, I think I'm gonna turn that back down because I'm just talking so quietly. So let's go to negative 15. Actually, no. Let's make it even quieter. Let's go to negative 17 decibels. Alright. Is that a good balance? Just let me know. Hold on, let me try out. Alright, I'm gonna talk while I'm doing this so that you can so I can hear myself talking. Okay. It needs to be a bit quieter. Let's go to negative 18 decibels. Let me see how that goes. I'm gonna keep talking so I can hear myself, and then I'm going to do this. Yeah, no, that's really... Let me try messing with my mic settings. That's turned all the way up. This is turned pretty much all the way up. Okay, I'm gonna try talk. No, I'm not gonna talk right now. So, no, I can barely hear myself. We're going all the way to negative 27. We're going drastic. Negative 25. Negative 25. Okay. Negative 25. Now can I hear myself speaking? Yeah, that's much better. That is much better. I think that's it for the volume check. And I'm gonna put this away. And we're gonna go ahead and start the stream. Oh, I forgot to do my test. I always do my little test. Test. Okay, it works. Cool. Coolio. Let's go ahead and get queued up for Rainmaker. I do not feel well. Victoria brought me food to eat, and I couldn't even eat it because I just don't feel my stomach hurts. And I didn't go to class, and I need to go to class, but then I talked to my classmates, and they were like, "Don't come to class." We have a performance in DC, and so I need to prepare for that, but I'm just too sick. which is weird because I don't feel like I'm sick enough to miss something that important. But they said please don't come, so I'm gonna respect their wishes and not go. But I don't know, man. Like, I wish I could have gone. Gosh. I just don't feel well. You know what? How do we do this? How do we do this? No. I was gonna like do a PS I'm sick. Hold on, actually, I might be able to do that. Text sick. Okay. PS I'm sick. Select font. I don't know, just Arial, I guess. I can't. No. I cannot see. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna have to edit that in a second, because that is taking up half the screen. But for now, we need to play some Splatoon. Okay, yeah, the frame rate is awful. When I'm playing on the, on handheld, I can see everything so much better. But like this, I feel like I'm playing a slideshow. It really does feel like I'm playing a slideshow. And I don't know how to fix that. This is borderline unplayable. This is borderline unplayable. At the level that I want to play it at. Of course, the Rainmaker reset right as I go all the way over there. Ouchies. We lost the Rainmaker. Okay, what's new? Ouch. Is there, like, literally any way for me to... I'm trying to think. Was I doing my job? No, probably not. Was it funny? Yes. Yes, it was. Is my team dying? Yes. Yes, they are. Am I gonna get revenge on this guy? Oh, totally. If my sensitivity is not screwed up. And no, I did not get revenge on that guy. He just got a quad, probably. If I had to guess, that's why he stood still. Ouch. Of course. Of course. At the very least, I got a checkpoint. At the very most, we blow this up, grab it, and go like one step. Okay, that's the very most. No, the very most is we get knockout right here, right now. I had my hand off my controller, so I couldn't kill that guy. But, okay, now I can edit this. Select font. What font do I want? I don't know. I don't care. There's some cool fonts. I really don't care. I hope I press stick with this team. Let's just go Arial. Whatever. I don't care. Oh wait, is there someone in chat? Because I cannot see chat right now. Have they chatted? Has there been a chat message? No, there's not. Okay. Okay. There we go. The K is just slightly. There we go. There we go. That's nice and clean. I'm not as sick as I sound. Like, I'm fine to go do stuff, but my work told me to call out, my class told me to stay away. So what else am I gonna do this stream, I guess? Alright, let's test some things out with the decapitator. Can I? Yes, I can. Okay. I didn't know that. I did not know that. And that makes this a lot easier. Okay. No, I want to. Okay, that is kind of difficult, but I can do it. My sensitivity needs to change. Hold on. It won't let me because my bubbler's out. I don't understand why that's a thing. Let's mix things up. Let's see if I can do this. It's definitely different. It's very different. I don't know if I like it. My flick shots are gonna be so much harder. But I think I need to learn a higher sensitivity. I just need to learn higher sensitivity. Alright. That's my new sensitivity. I have to learn how to use it or perish. Say goodbye to my old sensitivity, because it's gone. This is what pro players use, and so that is what I shall do. In fact, I'm going to look up to see if ProChar, how to pick sensitivity Splatoon 3 videos. It's the best way to find the perfect sensitivity. Alright, I don't want to get copyrighted, so I'm gonna just play it on no volume. And just hope, I guess. When was this posted? 1 year ago. This is from Dude. Oh, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this. So not used to this. Yeah, I was gonna die there, no matter what, but I'm just flabbergasted with this new, sensitivity. Okay, cool. I would love it if we can get that E-liter. Someone gets that E-liter and we're golden. Do not kill me with Wave Breaker. Think fast, triple nuts. I swear that this Inkling says think fast. I hear it every time. I swear I'm not as sick as I sound, too. Like, I promise it's just like a man cold or whatever. I don't like this new sensitivity. It's not what I'm used to. I should not be playing ranked mode with a new sensitivity, with a brand new sensitivity, with a weapon that I'm not the best at. Oh, I also forgot to show my win-loss ratio. Because I've been winning. I was winning a lot yesterday, not today. Yesterday, well, no, actually not yesterday, because yesterday was the challenge. So is today. It's difficult to explain. Ouch. Okay, whatever, they're gonna break through. Yep. We died. Okay. Don't let them get it. Okay, booyah. That's awesome. We can still win this, it's just gonna be more difficult now that they have the checkpoint. Understand when my suction bombs never go where I want them to. Okay, I'm fine with that. We got some land at least, or some ground, not land. Like, this is an MTG. So I'm getting comboed out the wazoo. Not really, but it feels like it. They're about to push in and get, yeah, okay. Okay, at least they have Haunt now. So there's that. Okay, whatever. Whatever go my scares. Come on. That's game. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Let's see if Mr. Dude has any good tips. This might hold your controller, might actually affect your sensitivity, you might feel maybe you need to experiment a little bit more. Let's get into it, because there's a lot to talk about, and I'm going to try and do my best. You know what? I'm not watching this on stream. I'll just do it some other time. Okay, 2-2. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, if I were smart, I would be changing the boots, but I honestly just don't care. I just don't care enough. I'll probably change the shirt and the shoes, because doesn't the shirt not have... Oh wait, maybe it does, I don't know. Oh yeah, because it has Haunt, so... This isn't my drink. Why'd I do that? I'm sick. Why'd I do that? I'm so sorry, Victoria. She's asleep. She can't hear me. I'm also talking so quietly. I'm not sure that the mic is picking it up. I'm not sure that is even the mic picking it up? I don't know. I don't know if any of this is getting picked up because whatever go my scares. I'm just waiting for Clam Blitz. There hasn't been a Clam Blitz all day. Win-loss. 21-24. Doesn't even show my... I had a win streak for the, where it was just knockout after knockout. I don't know. I don't know where it is. Surprisingly, this didn't go too well. Because normally I'm great. I would say great, because it's been kind of proven last stream, but I'm pretty good with the well string. So I was surprised when I didn't win that game, and then I switched to the mini, and I was just on a win streak. And when I say win streak, I mean like 2 or 3 games. I don't mean your normal win streak of like 15 games, like ProChard had. I watched a video earlier today where he was on a win streak, in X rank no less. Teammate, why are you sharking? Teammate, why are you sharking? Teammate, why were you sharking? I needed you to paint. Dude. Okay. In other news, I recently finished a 2nd deck for Magic the Gathering. So that's pretty cool. And this deck is a poison deck to go up against Ben's poison deck. I love not doing any damage and wasting my ink. Are you kidding me? That's it. I'm just dying. If I had actually grabbed it, we could have possibly, maybe won right then and there. Because they were pretty distracted. But it didn't grab. That sucks. And I probably could have jumped out instead of being dramatic and killing myself. But I feel like being dramatic and killing myself is funnier. So that's what I did. Of course he got killed by the Rainmaker explosion. Yep. Alright. Whatever. Whatever, go my scarabs. Boo freaking yeah. I don't need to take videos, this is on stream, but at the same time I don't want the PS I'm sick on some of these clips. So I guess I will continue making clips when I feel like it. Which is probably going to be often. And I got made fun of last time for making clips too often. Reef Slide or whatever got a buff and now it's better. It doesn't paint as much, but it kills much easier. And I quite like that actually. Because it kind of sucks. Okay. That's it. That's game. That's game. I don't know what I was doing. Like legit, I don't know what I was doing. Grab the Rainmaker, okay, whatever. Don't have the timing for that down just yet. I don't really understand how that works. I don't understand this weapon at all. Like, I'm still pretty new with it. I had some good runs with it. Like, I've gotten some pretty cool stuff, but not enough to say that I'm good with it yet. Love that, teammates. It's not their fault, but it kind of is. They did their best. I'm proud of them, and I thank them for what they did. But at the same time, it wasn't really enough. I just needed more from them. I did not want to pick that up. I did not want to pick that up. I did not want to pick that up. Kill me. Yeah, okay. It's a Rainmaker free zone. I'm at 2-2, so it's about to be... Lexi, thank you for the follow. It's about to be a 2-3. Thank you for the follow, Lexi. My day's going pretty bad, if I'm being honest. How are you? Are you a bot? Please do respond to the "Are you a bot?" because I really do need to know. I'm not wasting energy on someone who isn't real. But if you are real, welcome to the chat. I'm sick today, as you can see by the words above me. But, yeah, I'm playing some Splatoon. Because most of my viewers, no, I wouldn't say most, but I do get a lot of bots, that's why. Yep, I'm a bot. That's the wrong "your," by the way. What does that mean? Maybe. I apologize. But that is the wrong Yor. Also, the reason why I think you're a bot is most bots follow me first and then they send their first chat message. So that's why I thought, think you're a bot. And if you're not a bot, again, I apologize. But your behavior makes me feel like you're a bot. And I probably just lost you as a follower and as a viewer. But that's okay. If you if you weren't a bot, I probably just lost you. Because that was kind of mean. But I feel sick. So my emotions are iffy. Iffy at best. I have class, except I don't have class because I'm sick. Anyway, yeah, you definitely are real, and you are now definitely gone. That sucks. I could have had a partner in crime, someone who's actually viewing the stream instead of being here all alone. Oh well. My head hurts. Probably shouldn't be playing Splatoon then, but I do not care. As with most things today. My stomach hurts. I wonder when Ben's back. He probably has classes till noon. At least. Oh wait, it's past noon. He probably still has classes until like 4. Because he's a normal person major. I'm an education major. Music education. I'm gonna cry. I'm not in it right now, or today, or just anything at all. Nope, can't do that. That's her drink. I know what I can do. First of all, not enough players. That sucks. Second of all, I can show off my deck. So I don't have it sleeved yet, because I'm kind of out of sleeves. But, yeah. Here's my commander. Trying to get it to where the light. There's my commander. Basically what she does is she has battle cry. So whenever she attacks, every other creature she attacks with gets a +1/+0. At the beginning of combat your turn, the next time a target creature would deal combat damage to one or more players this combat, prevent that damage. If damage is prevented this way, create that many 1/1 colorless Phyrexian Might artifact creature tokens with Toxic 1, and this creature can't block. So basically what that means is if I choose a target creature, either mine or my opponent's, and it does damage to the player, not another creature. It does damage to a player. Basically, I get to negate that damage and create that many negated damage Phyrexian Mites. And Phyrexian Mites are Toxic 1 and can't block. Toxic 1 means that if they ever did damage to a player, they will then give them 1 poison counter. And yeah, pretty darn good. So it's a poison deck, obviously. And we're just breezing through this game right now. Okay. We're breezing through this game. Dude, this is kind of embarrassing for them. That's kind of embarrassing for them. Okay, whatever. Go my Scarabs. Anyway, I do have to choose the target creature, so I can't just say, nah, your creature doesn't do damage to me, and make that many Phyrexian Mites. I have to choose and tell my opponent which creature will have that effect. The best thing to do, honestly, is to put it on her. I don't know why my camera is like lagging out. I don't know. Just slightly. Anyway, you basically get a horde. It's an army. It's a horde deck. You get an army of Phyrexian Mites. I don't know why I took a picture there. I did not need to take a picture there. Let's stick with this team, even though, you know what? No. No, I'm not sticking with the team. Sorry. Anyway, that is my commander. She costs 2 colorless, and then 1 white and 1 black. And because she's my commander, that means I'm able to use black and white. So that's pretty cool. What was I gonna say? Rockenberg, that's fine, but I kinda want just thermal ink, I don't know. Sure, why the heck not? No, I want you. No, I want you. And then for you, sure. I look so sick. Anyway, that is my commander. Pretty cheap. I'm just gonna go through my deck. Here we have a 50-cent card. Or I'll try and point out the ones that I got for 50 cent. Let me just like turn this down. Okay. Can't really see their names still. I'm trying. There we go. And basically what this guy does, he has Infect, and whenever someone deals damage to this guy, that source gets a poison counter, which is pretty darn good. And I got him for 50 cent at the place where I get my cards, which is Dragon's Den. I got him for 50 cent, yeah. Most of my cards are 5 cent, including my commander, actually. She was 5 cent, but I did splurge this time and get a few 50 cent cards. Just to because I was upgrading my black deck and building my new black-white deck, my poison deck. And so, yeah, I got some 50 cent cards, which I've said that like 5 times. Yeah, I'll keep going over my cards as soon as this game finishes. That was an incredibly dumb thing to do. I should not have done that. What else? Where did he come from? Dude, I feel so terrible right now. And this is not helping. I might just take a break from streaming and just sleep like Victoria's doing. Force him out of ink. Great, great. Great, that's it, that is, oh, what was he shooting at? What was he shooting at anyway? Nyx Fleece Ram. At the beginning of your upkeep, you gain 1 life, and it has 0/5. Phalanx Conclave, or Conclave Phalanx, it has Convoke, and whenever it enters, I get 1 life for each creature I control. This is Blight Rot. Put 4 -1/-1 counters on target creature. Apparently someone disconnected. Okay, so that saved me. I will turn my thing back on later. No, I think I need it. It's just so bright, though. Yeah, like, see that? Mighty Leap. Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains flying until end of turn. Raise the Alarm. Create 2 +1/1 white soldier creature tokens. What is this? I can't read that. This is Defiant Strike. Target creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Draw a card. That's just a Plains. Swamp. Gosh, who shuffled these? Plains. This one, I think, is a 50-cent card. Falkreath Noble. It has flying, and whenever Falkreath Noble or another creature dies, target player loses 1 life and you gain 1 life, which is incredible. Holy Strength. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +1/+2. Illness in the Ranks. This was a 50-cent one. Creature tokens get -1/-1. Bound by Moonsilver. Enchant creature. They can't attack or block or transform. Sacrifice another creature to switch the target. Swamp. And I'll continue in a second. I'm about, like, I don't know, not far in my deck. It'll take a while. Ouch. Okay, I'm not gonna try and do Magic the Gathering cards while playing this game. That would just be a bad idea. We lost the lead, they broke through the barrier, okay. I don't know how I didn't kill anyone there. That sucks. We suck. The freaking E-Leader back the Rainmaker. Okay. That's odd. I guess it's not too odd. Anyway. Jump off the edge. Kill yourself. I'm talking to the person, whoever's carrying the Rainmaker, of course. Flash Blaster. Crayon Eater. I don't really mean that. I'm just moody and emotional. I don't mean it. I'm sorry. That mini just popped it all by themselves. I knew I would die, but I was hoping I could at least get to the checkpoint. That sucks. And of course that was spotted by a friggin' camo squelcher or something. Nuji. Hey, what's up? I am in the middle of a Splatoon match and I'm sick. Also in between the match, I'm just showing off my Magic the Gathering deck that I built yesterday. So do you play Magic the Gathering? I learned like 2-3 weeks ago. I learned how to play 2 or 3 weeks ago. Jesus. Die. Thank you. He was squid bagging as a Clash Blaster. Dude was squid bagging as a Clash Blaster. Can you believe that? I mean, honestly. No, I'm not gonna give him the same treatment. Because that's just rude. That's rude, and we don't do that here. We're gonna lose this. I'm sorry. I don't know if I have a fever or not. I haven't checked. Mine's not real bad, but it feels like it's like a man cold. I know in reality it's not bad, but I wouldn't say acting like it, because I'm not acting. This is real, but I know that it could be worse, and I have had worse before. Like much, much worse. Alright, great. Now we have to push. Great. Great. Okay, whatever. Next we have the Blessing, which that's just a wall of text. So it says, target creature gets +2/+2 if it's an enchanted creature or enchantment creature. It also gains Hexproof and indestructible until end of turn for only 1. Here's a Plains. Here is a cool Swamp. Here, or Plains. Here's the cool Swamp. Here's another Swamp. Here is Starport Security, which almost didn't make it into the deck. Like, this is the one that I would probably get rid of soonest. It's an artifact creature. Tap another target creature. This ability costs 2 less to activate if you control a creature with a +1/+1 counter on it. And like half of my things have +1/+1 counters. This one's fun. I don't know what it's called. Let's see. Oni Possession. Enchant creature at the beginning of your upkeep. Sacrifice a creature. Enchanted creature gets +3/+3 and has trample. Enchanted creature is a demon spirit. So how that works is I put +3/+3 trample on a Phyrexian Might and screw over the opponent. Target blocking creature has +7/+7 until end of turn for Righteousness. Just a Plains. Dawnstrike Vanguard. Lifelink, and at the beginning of your end step, if you control 2 or more tapped creatures, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control other than this creature. It costs 6 mana, but that's pretty incredible. We have Rayblade, I can't read that. Rayblade Trooper. When this creature enters, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Whenever a non-token creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it dies, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. Warp 2. If you know what warp does, you'll understand that. I don't know what warp does. It has it in parentheses, but I'm not reading it. There's a plains, there's a swamp, there's a plains, and then we'll get to the rest next time because it's time for some Splatoon. And this is my commander, by the way, since you got here before seeing my commander. Basically what she does, I don't know if you even played Magic the Gathering, so these words could mean nothing to you, but do you know what toxic is in Magic the Gathering? Ouch. I did not mean to zoom forward. I knew I was gonna die. Anyway, do you know what toxic is in Magic the Gathering? I'm going to assume that you don't. If you do, the worst that'll happen is you'll get an explanation again, even though you already know it. Toxic, whenever you get 10 toxic counters on you, the player, you lose the game. That's it. You just lose the game. Just straight up then and there, you lose the game. So how this basically works is I focus on getting poison counters on my opponent, and my commander summons Phyrexian Mites. And what Phyrexian Mites do is they have Toxic 1, which basically makes it where you can put a poison counter on the target if you hit the player. And they can't block. They're 1/1s. I don't even know if you know Magic the Gathering, so this might just be gibberish to you. Just tell me to stop talking if you don't know Magic the Gathering. Ooh, juked out. I died for it, but I juked him out for a little bit. A little tiny bit. We're about to lose the lead, yeah. I can't aim, I can't aim, I can't aim, I can't aim, I can't aim. I'm so bad at this game. You would think that that's a joke. It's not. I thought I had the Rainmaker. I thought I had the Rainmaker. I thought I had the Rainmaker. Please, Rainmaker, just go. Just go. Why? Why, dude? Yuji? You still there? Squid bagging? Okay. Okay. Just making sure. I'm kind of lonely right now. So it's just, I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know why these guys are squid bagging. It's rude and you shouldn't do it. Not unless it's a squid party. Which I haven't been a part of a squid party in ages, actual ages. Actual ages since I've been a part of the squid party. Okay, lovely. I'm surprised I didn't die sooner there. We can still take this back. We can't still take this back. We cannot still take this back. We're dead. We're so dead. We have a minute to get all the way to the other side. Also, Nuji, by the way, I changed my sensitivity drastically. I changed my sensitivity from like -2 to +4 for my motion controls, and then from like negative, I don't know, 1 to +2 for my R stick. So I changed my controls drastically, and I'm playing with a weapon that I'm not the best with. So that's why I'm on a losing streak. I always played with 3 and 4 on sticks to look around. I like having sticks as more of a fine-tuning. I had it where my motion controls were fine-tuning, but then that didn't work as well. Anyway, nesting grounds at rotate it for 1 colorless mana, and pay 1 mana and rotate it for, or tap it to move a counter from another target permanent you control onto another target permanent. Activate only as a sorcery. This is an expensive card for 6 mana, but it's Sunblade Angel. It has flying, being with a fever on summer. Wow. Yeah, I have a fever and it's winter here, so I'm fine with that. It has 6 mana. It's got flying, first strike, vigilance, and lifelink. Incredibly expensive, but incredibly worth it. Planes. This one's pretty funny. I think it's Final Fantasy. It's battle menu, and you have a bunch of just different options for utility, including attack, create a 2/2 white knight creature token. Ability, target creature gets 0 or +0/+4 until end of turn. Magic, destroy creature with power 4 or greater. Or item, you gain 4 life. It's just great. It's a great utility. Planes, dual sun adepts, double strike, and creatures you control get +1/+1 till the end of the turn, which costs 5 mana. It's incredible. This is a saga, and then it flips over into this. I'll read that next time, because it's Splatoon time. So yeah, having a fever in the summer, it's like, is your school out? Like, do you have school? I would assume not, because it's summer. And I'm about to die. Okay, no I'm not. Interesting. Okay, booyah. Freaking booyah. I couldn't even get the Rainmaker, that sucked. Okay, whatever. Kill him and go. Just go. Like, literally just go. Literally just go. I'm graduated too. Ah, yes, I remember, because you said that you were taking a gap year. I think we're the same age, right? Unless my math is wrong, we're the same age. I don't want you to share your age on stream, but I think that we are. Oh, we are not. We are not the same age. My birthday was like 3 weeks ago, so I'm 19. We're basically the same age. Yeah. On my birthday, my girlfriend and my roommate both surprised me, and that was a lot of fun. Because I just really, honest to goodness, wasn't expecting it. They had like decorated the whole room and bought me my favorite. Your birthday was in January too? Was it in the teens? I'm not asking you to dox your birthday, but like, if it's in the teens, I might ask you to dox your birthday. Because we might have the same birthday. Was it in the teens? January 19th. No, I'm the 13th. Very, very close though. You were 2008, I was 2007. Based off of math, because you said that you were 18. Yeah, close enough. I love it when I find someone. I was just randomly in class, like first day of school, and they asked what our birthdays were. And it was this semester, and so I was like, I didn't say that it was going to be tomorrow, because the first day of classes was January 12th. and so I didn't say that it was tomorrow, but then the person next to me was like, yeah, it's tomorrow, and I was like, what are the odds? And I fist bumped him, and was like, same. So yeah, we're pretty close, just a year and 6 days apart. A year and 6 days apart. That's pretty cool. I need to stop running into the Rainmaker shield, because that is what's actually, like, damaging me so much during Rainmaker. That and the Flash Blasters, the Crayon Eaters. Which, again, I don't really mean that. It's just I've heard one of my favorite, not favorite, one of the YouTubers that I watch, he says that a lot, and so it's, like, ingrained in my mind now that Flash Blasters are Crayon Eaters. I had a fever dream so weird that it made my head hurt even more. Yes. I remember my least favorite fever dream. Imagine, like, the cast of Clue walking in that stairs painting. Do you know the stairs painting I'm talking about? The one in Labyrinth? If you get it, if you know, you know. The stairs painting that's referenced in Labyrinth. The one where it's like, it's all different directions and everything, and like you're going upside down but you're walking straight up. Basically, I had a dream where it was like the cast of Clue basically, but I was there. Like, just imagine the vibe of the cast of Clue, where you're and it was just walking. We were just walking on stairs and opening doors and walking on stairs and opening doors. A me of the Wii. So it was like it had no face. It was just like the console. Or like your Wii me. Ouch. Yeah, like, was it a me of the console or a me of you from your console? Ouch. Booyah. But yeah, that dream felt like it went on for hours, and I hated it. Anyway, each opponent sacrifices a creature unless they discard a card. Exile this saga and then return it to the battlefield transformed under your control. Menace, and whenever this card attacks, get plus X plus 0 until end of turn, where X is the number of creature cards in defending player's graveyard. So that's this card. I remembered an anime on that dream too. What anime? Now I have to watch it. Like, you'd forgotten that that anime existed, and then you saw it in your dreams. That's pretty fun. Whenever this creature becomes tapped, you gain 2 life. It's Wonderbrine Preacher. We have a Swamp. Puella Magi Madoka Magica is the anime. That's the anime name. Never heard of it. Tell me about it. And while you tell me about it, I'm going to keep reading, because I want to get through this deck. Sunstar Expeditionist. When this creature enters, if an opponent controls more land than you, create a lander token. Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, this creature gets +1/+0 until the end of turn. Arrest. Enchant creature that can't have abilities, attack, or block. Elite Scale Guard. When Elite Scale Guard enters the battlefield, bolster 2. Whenever a creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it attacks, tap target creature defending player controls. Which, that's incredible because I have just a +2 or +1/+1 deck. Keep out deals 4 damage to target untapped or target tapped creature or destroy enchantment, and that's it. It's Splatoon time. It's basically magical girls, lesbians defeating other corrupted magical girls named witches. The same girls have their own witches form when despair wins them over. Ooh, interesting. I like the fact that they can turn evil and, like, turn into what they're fighting. That's cool. I like that. It's an interesting idea for an anime. most, and I wouldn't say most, some animes are really cool concepts that America just never touches on. And it feels like Japan is just so much better than us in a lot of regards, but in that regard especially. Then again, they probably see some of our cartoons and are like, wow, how did we never think of that? You know? It goes both ways. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. I don't care. Um, but yeah, interesting anime. So does the main character ever turn? Because if the main character turns, that'd be interesting. And have you watched it in its entirety, or was it one of the ones where you watch it for a long while and then you just quit for no reason midway through? Because boy, do I know about that. The story of the anime is a bit confusing because it has different timelines. Yes, I will say that anime is much, much more confusing than cartoons. Much more confusing when it comes to timeline and story and everything. However, their concepts are cooler. Alright. Stream could possibly end soon in if Victoria needs her computer, because I need to wake her up right now. So, once this battle's over, that could be stream. I'm just warning you right now. And I would not have finished going through my magic deck, and that sucks, but oh well. I need to wake up Victoria, and if she needs her computer, she gets priority. This is her computer, not mine. Did I ever tell you that? Like, do you know that I stream using Victoria's computer? My computer sucks. So bad. My professor took one look at it and said I didn't know that stats could go that, or specs could go that low. That's not a joke. My professor said I didn't know specs could go that low. And that was for like one of my technology classes. So it's not like just some random professor. That's how bad my computer is. So I stream on my girlfriend's computer. So I have to kind of get permission each time. Although she was asleep this time, so she doesn't even know I'm streaming. And we're about to lose. Yep. That does make it easy for me, because I needed to end it anyway. Let me wake her up real quick. If you do chat, I won't see it, because I'll be with her. Give me a quick moment, please. Alright. Victoria? Victoria? It's time to get up, love. You have class in 10 minutes. Not 10 minutes? I'll say bye. I'm not sure that I'm gonna end stream. I'm not sure if she needs your computer or not. Let me check to see if you said anything else. Let's see if you said anything else. I'll say bye. Okay. Cool. Nuji, if you're still here, I would urge you to stick around until I find out if I have to end stream or not. If you're not still here, that's chill, because I'll probably end stream if you aren't here. Okay, you are here. Cool. I'm gonna find out if I need this computer. You don't technically have to stay. I know I just kind of asked you to, but I'm never forcing you to stay. Like, if you have stuff to do or if you just don't want to be here anymore, I'm chill with you leaving. Like, I'll miss you, but I'm chill with you leaving. Hi. Here. Camera off. Camera off. Alright, do you need help? Okay, come here. Here, I'll put this here. And you can step right there. So Nuji, for reference, Victoria has had a very rough day, or not rough, but busy day. She's doing a sleep study, and part of that sleep study made her wake up at 3 o'clock a.m. And so she is, huh? And so she's quite tired. Alright, do you need your computer for class? No? Okay. What would you like? Your phone? Right here. Because this was a faster charger. Alright. I love you. Camera off. Okay. I love you. I don't know. I didn't go to work. I didn't go to class. Should I? I'll see how I feel by then. I'll likely feel good enough.
We're learning new song.
Then I probably should. Alright. I love you. Do you need anything else?
Not from the dorm. Looks like I forgot my food.
Do you need that? Oh. Bye. Alright, bye. I'll lock the door behind you. Alrighty. And we're back. We are back. Thank you guys very much for your patience. I will say that I love streaming and I love everything about, like 99% of streaming I love every aspect. But life always comes first. And that should be true for most things. This is advice that I'm going to impart on you guys. Life should always come first. And so stuff like that, where I take a little break and spend time with my girlfriend, that comes first. And it's not that I don't love you guys, it's just that, or love streaming, but some things take priority. That's always good to keep in mind, because if your priorities get mixed up, then bad stuff happens. So keep your priorities straight, and that'll take you far in life. Anyway, retreat to Emeria. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, choose one. Create 1/1 core ally creature token, or creatures you control get +1/+1 until the end of turn. Oh. There we go. A swamp, a plains, a swamp. This is one of my only proliferates in the deck. It is Unbounded Potential. Choose one. put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 creatures, and proliferate. There's also Entwine. I did not know that this had Entwine. Entwine means that you can choose both. My ex-boyfriend got beat up for defending me. Oh. Why? Also, was this recent? Why would he get beat up? That sucks. Also, good on him for defending you. A day before I leave. Oh. A day before you left? Dude. First of all, I know that you said that your ex was still kind of interested, but just the fact that they are an ex at all and still defended you meant that they were a good person. Because not all exes are even able to, like, look at their exes. So to be able to defend them, that's pretty good. It means that you chose right initially. And I remember you didn't really recall why you guys broke up. Anyway. But the fact that he got beat up for defending you? Like, that's terrible. No. That was the backup alarm, just in case she didn't wake up the first time, or I missed it the first time. Ouch. I don't know how I didn't hit them there. But basically one of my bullies in middle school to high school of me was saying stuff about me that wasn't good. And he got really mad. As would I. Someone talks shit about someone else that I love, I'm gonna get really mad. And then what happened? Okay, I should not have done that. Anyway, what happened next? How? I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. No, I shouldn't say that about myself, but I'm feeling the feels, guys. I'm feeling the feels. The sick emotions. I know I'm pretty, like, unpredictable when it comes to my plays that I do with my Rainmaker. That's for the opposing team. But the fact that he fought with the first person with words and then physically. At least they started with words. So he initiated the fight, because that's not too good. It's still honorable to fight for your friends. It's still honorable. But trying to keep violence out of it is always a good answer. But the fact that they started with words bodes pretty well. And if there's no other option, then yes, sometimes violence is the answer. If there's no other option. If there's no other option, then yes. For example, the USA right now. I wouldn't incite violence, but I would definitely get behind it in some cases. He tried to not fight, but then okay, so he wasn't the one who initiated. Okay. Yeah. That's a good friend. It's a good ex. Come on. Dude. Dude. Is that a Neo's? Nope, it's a Splash-O-Matic, okay. Yeah, because it had Crab, I remember. Okay, unless we pull something off, we're losing this game. Okay. That was a nice run, but it won't be enough to win us the game. Not unless my teammates can pull through, which they cannot. That's it, that's game. Okay. Zealous Display. Creatures, creatures you control get +2/+0 until end of turn. If it's not your turn, untap those creatures. Legion Vanguard. Pay 1, sacrifice another creature. Legion Vanguard explores. Summon Primal Garuda. This is both a saga and a creature. It's an enchantment creature, a saga harpy. Aerial Blast. This creature deals 4 damage to target tapped creature an opponent controls. And Slipstream. Another target creature you control gets +1/+0 and gains flying until the end of turn. So I would give flying to a Phyrexian Might in this deck. And it also has flying and 3/3. Aerial Maneuver. Target creature gets +1/+1 and gains flying and first strike until end of turn. Again, that would go to a Phyrexian Might for Toxic. Kitchen Imp. This one's cool. Cool art. Flying and haste and madness. So if I discarded this, I could just play it for 1 mana. It's pretty good. Anointer of Champions. To tap it, target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Stronghold Confessor. Kicker. Kicker for 3. Menace. And if Stronghold Confessor was kicked, it enters the battlefield with 2 +1/+1 counters on it. Swamp. Plains. Arm the Cathars. Until end of turn, target creature gets +3/+3 up to 1 other target creature gets +2/+2, and up to 1 other target creature gets +1/+1, and all of them gain vigilance for only 3 mana. That's a freaking good card. I've also stopped doing the 50-cent cards because I don't remember, honestly. Honest to goodness, I don't remember which ones were 50 cent. Ouch. Grab it and go, grab it and go, grab it and go, which is my specialty. If I was still alive, if I hadn't died to that stupid curling bomb, I would grab it and go, because I love doing that in Rainmaker solo queue. Technically you're not supposed to do it, but they don't know what to do when you do it. So it's great, because see now it's just going to be a tanky Rainmaker where they shoot and try and get us all out and then push. No, you should just push. You should just blitzkrieg it. Like, I'm not even joking. That's how I play Rainmaker. See, like that. I got up and I got dizzy. Yikes. I feel like if I got up right now, I would be dizzy too. Ouch. They have 1 person alive. 1 little squidling alive. Inkling. 1 little dude, 1 little guy. See, this is the kind of gameplay that I don't like with Rainmaker. Shooting shots like that. See, if I hadn't shot that shot, I might would have lived. See? I might would have lived, I could have pushed, and I could have broken the barrier. Possibly. We'll never know. But instead, I decided to do 1 shot, and that was the death of me. And I even kind of knew that that guy was there. Like, he was on my radar. I really can't do anything if I have a fever. Do you know if you do or not? I thought that you did. But yeah, no, you can't really do anything when you're sick. It kinda sucks. I hate being sick. Especially because it gets me behind in school, and that's no bueno. Quoting that guy's tab name. Okay. Live streaming content creator. Swift. Interesting. Push, please, push, please, push, please. That was my bad. My bad, team. Swift got me. As he should have. That was a good play. Or a bad play on me. A bad play by me. A good play on his part. Same here. I got sick because it is like in the negatives outside, and I've been spending time without winter gear. Like, I've been in slides so much recently when it's like snow on the ground, and my feet were like wet socks for minutes, not hours, but minutes. Like long minutes, not just a few minutes. So yeah. But yeah, that change in the temperature will do it for you. Dude. The sharking worked so well for them. Yep, sharking worked. Booyah. Frickin' booyah. Frickin' booyah. I do wonder if Swift is live on Twitch right now. That would be fun if I could raid him. Be like, hey, you guys just beat us. We maybe could have won. I don't know what I could have done different. Planes, this was a contender for my commander. This is Aaron. Say hi to Aaron. He has Menace and sacrifice another creature. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Hi. You said hi to Aaron. Thank you. It took me a second to realize what you were doing. This is Mardu Hateblade, another one on the cutting block. Basically just pay, he's a white card, but if you pay 1 black mana, then he gets a Death Touch. Luxnight Breacher is a 4 mana cost, and this creature enters with a +1/+1 counter on it for each other creature and or artifact you control. So that's nice, and he's a 2/2 as well. Sunstar Lightsmith, 3 colorless mana and 1 white mana. Whenever you cast your second spell on each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature and draw a card. Which I don't think that guy's actually on the cutting block too. I didn't realize how kind of bad that was. Necrogen Communion. Enchanted creature you control has Toxic 2. When enchanted creature dies, return that card to the battlefield under your control. Last one we'll get to is Scarblade's Malice. Target creature you control gains Death Touch and Lifelink until end of turn. When this creature dies this turn, create a 2/2 black and green elf creature token. And I did not get to show that card off, so I'm going to do it as soon as I die. Just, like, I wouldn't say remind me, because I'll probably remember. Because I'll probably die, like, right here. But, yeah. If I don't die for, like, a while, then I guess remind me. Okay, I died. Here is Scarblade's Malice. There you go. Please, please grab the grain. Grab the Rainmaker. No, they all jumped in. What are we doing, team? What are we doing? What am I doing, team? What am I doing? Team. They all jumped in and nobody did anything. And now we have a push the size of Mount Olympus on our hands. Grab the freaking Rainmaker, thank you. I'm getting angry. Come! Come! Dude! What was he waiting for? A team wipe? Don't let that guy get the Rainmaker again. That was embarrassing. Stop shooting the Rainmaker and just go. Stop shooting the Rainmaker and just go. Just go. Just go. Just go. 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 Thank you. How big is the moth, by the way? I know I didn't, like, react to your comment, and I apologize. Or your chat message. How big was the moth? Ouch. Booyah. Stop shooting it. Come. I'm not even gonna say ouch, because he won't stop shooting the Rainmaker. He just stands there and shoots it until he dies. That's not... And, of course, I die. Big enough to kill it with my palm. Is that what you did? I'm assuming. Grab. Fellas, you ever just get sad? How did I not kill him? I'm not doing well. My team's not doing well. Look at that Carbon. They were struggling so hard. And I'm not saying that I'm doing well, because I'm not. But also my team needs to be better. My team needs to be better. Come on. Alright, thank you, team. Push. Hard push. Hard push. Or, you know, just sit there shooting until you get shot. That's fine too. Can you tell them I'm upset? Thank you for trying to distract me with the moth, but it is not distracting me from the sins of my teammates. Shot once, push the rest. If I had ink resistance, I could have gotten to my ink and swam a few more meters that way. Which, meters isn't the standard measurement unit in America, but I sometimes much prefer it. Guys. Don't sit there and shoot. Get over here, please. Push, 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 pu I'm proud of them for pushing. That's it. Swamp. Avon Squire? Oh, we lost by 5, okay. Flying and Exalted. If you know what Exalted does, then you'll know what this card does. Plains. Pacifism. Can't block, can't attack. Swamp. Vat Emergence. Put target creature from graveyard on a graveyard onto the battlefield under my control. Proliferate. Doesn't even have to be my creature from the graveyard. Or my cat would eat it, I don't know. Yeah. It's either gonna leave and get out of there, or your cat's gonna kill it. Okay. I really don't want to do another drink. But I think I'm going to. I really don't want to do that. Plains. I know this one was a 50-cent card. Light of Promise. Anytime enchanted creature, whenever you gain life, put that many +1/+1 counters on this creature. Which is just incredible. Augur Ilvek. Shadow. Sacrifice Augur Ilvek and you gain 4 life. Play this ability only during your upkeep. Scout for Survivors. Return up to 3 target creatures for a total mana value of 3 or less from your graveyard onto the battlefield. Put a +1/+1 counter on each of them. Phalanx Tactics. Target creatures you control gets +2/+1 until end of turn. Each other creature you control gets +1/+1 until end of turn. So all of my creatures can get +1/+1s for only 2 mana. Swamp. Act of Heroism. Untap target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn and can block an additional creature this turn. Put +1/+1 counter on target creature and draw a card. That's Honor. Plains. Flenzermite. Infects and lifelink. Hooded Assassin, which is... it has a whole story along with it. Whenever the Hooded Assassin enters the battlefield, choose one, put a +1/+1 counter on Hooded Assassin, or destroy target creature that was dealt damage this turn. Leap of Faith. Target creature gains flying until end of turn. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to this creature this turn. Kill Shot. Destroy target attacking creature for 3 mana. Spirit Link. And whenever enchanted creature deals damage, you gain that much life, which pairs so well with that other guy. Crusader of Odric. Crusader of Odric's power and toughness are each equal to the number of creatures you control. So with a Horde deck, that is incredible for only 3 mana. Tempered Veteran. This one's also on the cutting block. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature with a +1/+1 counter on it, or put a +1/+1 counter on a target creature for 6 mana. Like, that's insane cost for just a +1/+1. My ex apologized for fighting. I don't know why, but he still makes me feel that pity when we were a couple. Maybe I still like him or something. Aww. Tell me how you guys broke up. Maybe you do still like him. Maybe you do. Explore that. Because he sounds like a good person. Especially if he apologized for fighting. That's a good person. You should explore why you guys broke up and see if you should get back together. Enchant creature you control. When Cartouche of Solidarity enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 white warrior creature token with Vigilance. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and first strike. Almost done. Bastion of Remembrance. Whenever it enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. Whenever that creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Light of Hope. You choose one. Either gain 4 life, destroy target enchantment, or put a +1/+1 on target creature for only 1 white mana. Dual Sun Technique. Target creature you control gains a double strike until the end of the turn. If it has +1/+1 counter on it, draw a card. He didn't feel secure enough about his sexuality. I misunderstood it. I meant he was straight as a ruler, and one day he was dating a boy. Huh. Do you think that he would be willing to try again? Like, I don't think that that's up to you at that point, because if it's his sexuality that he's questioning, then I would just like ask and see if he would want. What happened to my shot? I totally just shot a shot and it's just gone. Anyway, I would totally ask him if he wanted to try again, because that sounds like a good relationship, a good healthy relationship even, which is kind of rare these days. And so I wouldn't want to lose him technically, personally, not technically. I wouldn't want to lose a boyfriend like that. The one that fights for you and then apologizes for using violence. That sounds amazing. So I would ask him, like, don't be blunt about it, but question if he'd ever want to try again. Make it romantic, obviously, like, make it as if you were asking him out for the first time, but also respect his decision if he decides that he's just straight. Like, don't pressure him into it. Also, you don't even have to listen to my advice. I'm just talking. You don't have to listen to me. But I would suggest, if it were me, what would I do? If it were me, I would probably just be straight up honest. Hey, I like you, but I'm not sure if you're even gay. Are you? And if you are, would you want to go out with me? I would make it unromantic, very logical, very open, honest. But that's just me. And I don't think most people would like that. If it were a fantasy, like if I were crafting a situation, I would likely figure out what you guys used to do as a couple and try and recreate that situation. Such as if you like went on dates somewhere, go back to that spot and like a spot that has significance to you both and ask him out in a romantic way. Be like, will you be my boyfriend again? That's just a utopia. That is a idealistic world. My world, I would just be upfront and honest. That's if you even want to date the guy. From what it sounds like, you're questioning that too. So it's really up to you. All of this is up to you. Don't take my advice for like gospel. Just take my advice with a grain of salt. I just threw a suction bomb at nothing. Anyway, yeah. My friends told me that he still liked and he regretted a bit doing that. He never talks about his feelings until he's overwhelmed by them. That is a classic man thing to do. We bottle up our feelings and we don't want to talk about them. That is something that we've pretty much all experienced. Not every single man, but it's very common. The way to deal with that, and I'm no therapist, so again, take this with a grain of salt, is to create a space that he feels secure, that he feels comforted by, and like he wants to share. Not that he's forced to share, but he wants to open up to you, you know? If you do that, maybe he'll stop bottling up his emotions, maybe not. It's never guaranteed to work. I have a girlfriend, and we have a very healthy relationship, or at least I would say so. I hope so. And I still sometimes bottle up my feelings and emotions, so it's never a full-on guarantee that it'll work. Because you're a human being, and also you don't want to hurt the other person. So sometimes you're like, I don't want to put my problems on you, I don't want to inconvenience you in any way, and that's kind of a people-pleaser attitude. From what I can hear, he might be like that. I know I'm like that. You can tell just from my streams, I'm like, you don't have to stay here. That is total people-pleasing. And at least I'm aware of it. Like, I'm a huge people-pleaser. And so the way to deal with that, I can't say that. I've already said that I'm not a therapist. I should not say that again. The way I would deal with it is with finesse. That's my biggest piece of advice. Think about it before you do it. Sometimes it's better to just feel out a situation, but in this case, really consider how it makes him feel, how it would make you feel. Don't do something that you'll regret. Don't do something that you think that he won't like. Kind of bad advice, but it's the best I can give while I'm playing Splatoon 3 and ranked mode. I'm also not doing too bad this game. Like, for what I'm doing, I was not doing bad. Last 3. Valorous Stance. Choose one. Target creature gains indestructible until end of turn. Target creature with toughness 4 or greater is destroyed. Blossoming Calm. You gain hexproof until your next turn. You gain 2 life and rebound with a cool art. This is a really cool art. Blightbelly Rat. Toxic 1. When it dies, proliferate. And last but not least, Plains. So actually we had 4 left, but... And since you did not really get to see it, Here is my commander. Oh, multiplayer maps have been updated. Here's my commander. So yeah, finally got through my whole deck. It is now on record on the internet. Please be Clamblitz. Okay, it's Clamblitz. You know what that means? I think that's the first time I've wanted it to be Clamblitz. But I've wanted it to be Clamblitz so that I don't have to play ranked anymore. So that instead, I can do this. It feels really bad not going to work. My shift is right now, and I can't go because I'm sick. It feels really bad. Anyway, let's get professional. I don't want to be in professional anymore. I want to be an executive. Executive. Why is it like this? Be normal. Be normal. Okay. I might talk to him when my fever is over. Yeah. Again, only do that if that's what you want. Like, really dig deep and think about it. I personally would, but that's just me. I would definitely talk to him, but think about it. Think about if you're ready to be in a relationship. Like, think about the work that comes along with that. Think about what it would mean for him. Think about the chance of breaking up and how that would affect you. Like, if you were to break up, would you be able to handle it? Because at this point, if Victoria ever broke up with me, I don't know what I'd do. Because I just, first of all, I've been with her for so long. Second of all, I just love her so much. I don't know what I'd do if she was gone. Clamblitz. Salmon Run. Of course. Please shoot a bomb at me. Surprised the Moz didn't kill me. Get out of here. We don't serve your kind. What are the other choices? Okay, it's not a bad rotation, but it's not a great one. Spotted by Chum. What am I, Chum? Thank you for that bomb. That was really helpful, actually. I tried helping him. How did we not have enough eggs? I swear I threw in more than that. Dude, that's not very fair. Did I suck or did my teammates suck? Or both. I was top. Pay grade. Pay cut. Okay, so I sucked. Okay. Exactly 100p. Interesting. Bro, why can't I get out of professional? Am I just this bad at Salmon Run? I didn't used to be. Maybe it's because Salmon Run is the most laggy mode, and then I'm also lagging on the computer because it's much more powerful than mine, but it's still not very powerful. That could possibly be it. Anyway, someone's super speeding outside. She left her drink. Again, I'm sick. I don't know why I just did that. I also upgraded my black deck, but I'm not going through that because going through my white or black-white deck was not very fun. Not very cash money. My upgraded black deck, it got Ben down to 6 and me down to nothing. He kind of used what must be done, which did an entire map wipe, or not map wipe, field wipe. It nuked every single creature that we had on the field, but I had regenerate on one of my creatures, and so I had one up on him. Dry cough. Dry cough, wet nose. Not good. Not fun. I also don't really like the 96 Gal. Too slow and too immobile. Ooh, it feels weird having both of my headphones on. This feels like... it feels scandalous. Some might even say... what's the word? Not lechery. Blasphemous. That's the word I'm looking for. It feels blasphemous. Dude, my audio sounds like it's been deep fried. Guys, can we please stop dying? Alright, now I have Tentabrella, which is just worse. This rotation isn't good. I don't know why I said it kind of was. Tentabrilla and frick, what was it? 96 gal. Not good. Guys, stop dying. Like, really. I am a Tentabrilla, and I've died less. I had to talk. I had to talk. I had to say something. And all of a sudden, I'm dying. It's a course. A freaking course. We just need to get one more and survive. Great! Great. Great. Dude. Hit your shots. I can't talk because I'm not playing well. I'm playing Pokemon and I'm not playing well either. How can you not be playing well at Pokemon? Are you battling? I did not hit my shot. I did exactly what I told the other guy not to do. Five out of 19 with 44 seconds remaining. Is this possible? 7 out of 19, 34. Nope, it cannot. Okay. Okay, I see how it is. She took the bag, which has the charger. And Ben took his computer charger. I really should have grabbed the computer charger. I think I have to end stream because the computer's about to die. And I have no charger. Unless I can find a charger, that's the end of the stream. Which, that really sucks. I'll probably continue playing Salmon Run just off stream. That really sucks. Is there any way that this works? I don't think so. Yeah, no, that's not charging. Let me see if I can find a charger. Otherwise, I'll see you later, I guess. that's it. That's stream. That sucks. Okay. Well, thank you very much for joining the stream. I enjoyed talking to you. See you later. I hope that the conversation with your ex goes well. Ending stream in 3, 2, 1. Bye.